Have you ever said something in anger and wished you could take it back? A word spoken too fast? A tone too sharp? A silence too cold? This is the story of a boy named Arjun, of emotions, of nails in a fence, and a lesson that stayed with him forever. In a quiet town, surrounded by hills and breeze, lived a boy named Arjun. He was bright, full of questions, and always ready to laugh. But Arjun had one struggle. He couldn't control his temper. Even small things made him upset. He shouted at his friends. He argued with his parents, and sometimes he said things that left invisible bruises, not on the skin, but on hearts. Have you ever been so angry that your words flew like arrows, only to regret them when it was too late? Arjun didn't mean to hurt anyone, but his anger was louder than his love. One evening, his father sat him down and gave him a small cloth bag. Inside it were nails. Then he pointed to the old wooden fence behind their home. He said gently, "My son, each time you lose your temper, take a nail and hammer it into that fence." It sounded strange to Arjun, but the next time he got angry, he remembered. He ran outside and hammered the nails. Thunk, thunk, thunk. That day, he drove 37 nails into the fence. By sunset, the fence looked like it had been in a battle. The next day, there were fewer nails, and the day after, even fewer. Because every time Arjun picked up a nail, he stopped, took a deep breath, and sometimes chose not to react. Slowly, he found it was easier to stay calm than to lift the hammer again. One bright morning, he ran to his father. "Dad, I didn't lose my temper today, not even once." His father smiled. "Well done," he said softly. "But now, for every day you stay calm, pull out one nail." So Arjun did. One by one, he removed the nails. Days turned into weeks, until finally, the fence stood bare again. No nails, no hammer, just silence. But when Arjun proudly showed it to his father didn't smile. He walked up to the fence and placed a gentle hand on his son's shoulder. He pointed at the wood, now full of holes, and said, "My son, you've done well, but look closely. The nails are gone, but the holes remain. When you lose control and say something hurtful, even if you apologize, you may remove the nail, but the wound, the scar, may still stay." Arjun looked at the fence, once strong and smooth, now filled with empty spaces, and for the first time, he truly understood. Anger leaves marks, and some of them don't disappear. Let's learn the words Arjun came to understand. Anger, a strong feeling when something upsets you. But if not handled, it can hurt others deeply. Control, choosing your actions even when emotions are loud, like taking a breath instead of shouting. Regret, the sadness you feel when it's too late to take something back. Gentleness, speaking with care, even when you feel strong emotions inside. Forgiveness, saying, "I'm sorry," and meaning it. Now, I want to ask you, how many nails have you hammered into someone's heart? With words, with silence, with actions fueled by anger or pride? Next time you feel anger rising, pause. Take a deep breath and choose a better way, because some wounds can't be unspoken. If this story touched your heart, share it with someone who needs it. Let's choose understanding over reaction. Let's build a world with fewer scars and more kindness. And if you want more stories like this, like, subscribe, and grow with us, one story at a time.